Hey everybody, it's John and we're live in Palatine and we got to the point where the dough is mixed and I actually put some raisins and pecans. So this is the goal that you want to get to, okay? I want to show you how I'm going to do this for a second time, and it involves making sure that your hands are wet, okay? That's really going to be the key into shaping this, because you'll see how thick this dough is once it comes out of the bowl. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the dough that's in the bowl and know how the color of that is, okay? It was kind of a dark yellow, but became bright yellow because I beat the dough in the wet mixture for almost like 5 minutes. I just turned it on like 6 or 8 on the mixer, and I just let it go while I was doing something else. So let me get this dough out of the bowl now. And try to get as much as you can. And I'm using parchment paper as well too. Okay? So that'll just skim that off.
He forgot to turn the oven on.
Thanks, babe. I'll let the world know that I forgot to turn the oven on. The oven on this is set to be at 350. And this way, as soon as you get this molded out like this, you can then stick it right in the oven, and that'll be the first bake. After these are cooked, and they're on for about maybe, what are we looking at, 20 minutes? Yeah, 20 to 25 minutes. Then what you want to be able to do is let them cool with a serrated knife. Cut them up into about 1/2-inch slices, and then turn them on their sides and put them in the oven for another 13 minutes. But we're going to go through all those steps as well too. So this is the way. Now I'm going to, pardon me, I'm going to step over to the sink and just get my hands wet.
Talk to the camera, Pete, while you're getting your hands wet.
What do you want me to tell the camera while I'm getting my hands wet?
If you're getting your hands wet.
I'm getting my hands wet right now.
Well, is it hot water or cold water?
It's actually medium. Okay, yeah, I feel that works well. So my hands are wet. I'm taking this dough and just shaping it out so that we have two equivalent sizes here. And you're slipping off the dough itself, and just pat it down. You want to make sure you get like an equivalent, so this way when you bake, they bake evenly as well too. Okay, and this is probably about like a 10-inch log, just kind of firm down. So I want the ends to be equivalent size, all right, and you're done. So what I'm going to show you are this is going to lay out too. It's going to take time, but can you see how they're laid out like that? These are going to make excellent small, like maybe 2 to 3 inch biscottis when they're cut. And at the same time, they're going to give you the bite of raisins and pecans on a vanilla base. Going to smooth these out a little bit more. And just make sure they all come on the side. And you're done. So now when the oven goes on and it says it's ready for me to put the stuff into it, I'll place this tray in. Now, the other one that I have, and I'm going to wash my hands real quick.
Sing, baby.
Sing what?
I don't know.
C'è la luna mezzo mare, mamma mia mi maritare. That's a song that my mom used to say when she was kind of getting a little upset with my dad, because that was her way of venting, I guess. But I always heard that from my mom in several occasions. The second batch that I'm doing is the cranberry with a lemon taste to it as well too. Hey, there's Kathy. How you doing, Kathy? So I tasted it, and we put this lemon paste almost that's inside. Unbelievable. We've had to put a couple of tablespoons of that to get to that taste. Nielsen Massey? Nielsen? Massey. What's that?
That's the brand name.
Oh, that's the brand name of the lemon paste. So thank you, sweetheart. So this is what's going to happen next. And the same thing I'm going to do with this is what I just showed you with the raisin and pecans. So based on that, we're going to have definitely some different texture, different tastes. And that's exactly what I want to do. And that's just the baking portion of it. There's nothing to tell you what I'm going to do and how I'm going to frost them and see what happens next. So that's for now. The next thing you'll see is when they come out of the oven, what they're going to look like, okay? So I hope that you've enjoyed these episodes. If there's anything that you want to see that's different in terms of ingredients in a biscotti, or hey, John, have you ever made X, Y, or Z? Let me know. Let me hear from you, and then this way we can see what we can do and we can have your own personalized show. Okay? Thanks again for watching this, and we'll talk to you in a little bit when we get these out of the oven. Okay? This is John, live from Palatine. Ciao!